All right, there we go. What's up, gang? What's up, gang? All right, so let me turn down my mic. Let me know if it's too loud. I realized that one of my settings was messing up as far as the mic. Hello, my name is Joe, and welcome back to Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization or all those funny candle names. Get out of here. I show you that the candles, all of them tell you a story, and I show you how to read the strength of the move. That's one thing that I do here. I had a really great show last night with Jenna X. We did a pretty much like an AMA, ask me anything. She was asking as far as how I trade and everything else. Now, she's had several other people who do TA. She's had Crypto Lifer, she's had, just a bunch of people. And of course, and I let her know, I said, my main top 5 indicators, because so many people use indicators, and in my opinion, it just makes them look smart. If I was brand new and I saw somebody with a whole bunch of indicators and talking all this big fancy terms, man, I'd be intrigued. Like, let me sign up. Of course, because they're selling something, let me sign up. However, with me, super, super simple. And I told her, because she was real interested, she goes, well, what do you use? Like, what are your indicators? Because I tell her I trade really simply. And I said, well, my main indicators are price action. Um, Hold on. Okay, I want to make sure that it's my browser's messing up. But anyway, my top 5 indicators. Write this down, guys. Price action. Then after that, and I'll show you here. Price action. Then after that, the countdown to bar close, because it tells me when the next candle is going to happen. Then my next one is my moving averages, because this shows me the strength of the move. Then my fourth one is I love the histogram to show me divergence. Now, granted, do I trade on divergence? Not really, but I know other people see it. And so that just adds confluence to what might happen, what I'm already thinking. And then the fifth one is my volume. Now, volume used to be my number one. It used to be my number one, but because I know what volume is, and I've studied it hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of hours, well, it's moved down from number one all the way down to number 5. So that's my top 5 indicators. Now, everything else, yes, I use it, but it's just to add to the confluence. And it was a really great show. I strongly recommend you watching it. Of course, subscribing to our channel, leaving comments, let her know, hey, I came over from Trade Intuition's stream and I'm checking it out. I don't have the link, but it's Jenna X and I'm following her. But yeah, she's real cool. She's real cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see here. Hey Joe, you've not been kicked out of your backside then yet. Unforgivable. I don't understand what that means. You're not you're not been kicked out of your backside then yet. I don't know what that means. Say it again, but your complete thought process, please. For me, I have a simple brain. I have a very simple brain. Like, don't make me think too much. For example, hey Joe, are you streaming from your place or under a bridge? Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. I have the who, what, where, when, why. But is there? I don't know. I'm sorry. And hopefully, I'm not super overly saturated or washed out. I did some settings on my camera today. So, matter of fact, just a few minutes ago. Just a few minutes ago. Let's see here. It says, watch the link. Watch the link you posted. It's a shame what has happened to the group. Yeah. Hopefully you're referring to the other group. It really did help. It really did help, and you were great in the group. I just don't trust it anymore, even if it does come back strong. Yeah. And I wish the other group all the best. I really do. There's so much stuff that I could have done to destroy the group, and I let him know I let him know, like, dude, I could have destroyed your group. I had access to your Twitter, to your Facebook, to your Instagram, to your website, to your YouTube channels, both of them. I had access. I still do to this day. Now, granted, I think he changed the password. I don't know. I didn't even try to log in, but I think he changed the password because the last time I was here, he got in contact with the developer of the website from my Telegram, but I used to talk to him too, because I'd help him with the website and everything, and so he messaged him from my Telegram saying, "Hey, this is Chris. You know, I need you to change the password, et cetera, et cetera." And I told, because he was here all the time, and I would tell him, change all your passwords, man. Like, I don't want access to your stuff. But I really do think that he was trying to see if I would do something in anger. And I don't do stuff off of emotion. I'm very logical, very, very logical. I play chess. I'm very strategic in my moves, very strategic. I don't go off of emotions because I could easily that next day just done a lot of stuff, but I'm not vindictive or anything like that. So yeah, and that's what a lot of people are telling me too. And they keep on asking me, Joe, do you have a group? I don't. Now I'm in groups. I'm in several groups. Some are free, some are paid. And matter of fact, check out the link in the Discord, or I'm sorry, check out the link that's pinned. It's to the Discord that I'm going to be hanging out a lot in. They're giving me a lot of freedom as far as posting and also doing live streams. So after this live stream, come hang out with me in the Discord. We just hang out, we talk, we go over charts, I give you my thought process, the whole night. So there's a free version and a paid version, but I do a lot of stuff. And that was one of my things that I told them. I said, like, I want to hang out here, but if I do, I have to be able to do free stuff. And they're like, yeah, sure, no problem, go for it. Okay, I'm in. So just kind of give you a heads up, man. I'm looking out for you guys. I really am. Now the paid version, oh, lifetime membership, get out of here. It's crazy. All right. Let's see here. Like I jump on that. Moving on. Let's see here. Mike, what's up, Mike? What's up, guys? All right, let's move. Let's start with the show. And we talked about this. We did I tried to enter a short, I think right in here, but I said only 50%. This was yesterday. I said only 50% because it could possibly, I think it was here. I'm sure it was, because it could possibly come back up, but only 50%. The next candle has to close, or maybe it was here. I forget where it was. It should be easy because it's only 6 candles. So we'll just count from this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So more than likely somewhere around here. I don't even remember. I have to check my Twitter. But the next candle that we were waiting for the other 50% did not close underneath this line. If it would have, I would have put it another 50% and then see where it went from there. But just a few hours later, we got stopped out. And I posted that on Twitter too. So that's one thing that's good about following me. I will show you my wins, my losses. I have nothing to sell you. So I'm not going to cherry pick what I post. And not only that, but I'm not going to give you 15, 20 charts and then say, hey, look, guys, look at this one. We called this one out on YouTube, or we called this one out on Discord, or we called this one out on Telegram, and it's up 45% from yesterday. No, that's what they do, though. That's what they do. So that they can sell you their program, so they can do all this stuff. Once again, I don't have anything to sell you. I will tell you my wins, I will tell you my losses, and I will show you how to trade in the moment of the trade. And again, I think that's what sets me apart. I'll show you in the moment, because there's a lot of times where they'll say, oh yeah, you do this and this and this. And then, you might do it and then you get stopped out. But then they might break it again and then it goes. And then now they're talking all this stuff, They just kind of give you a heads up, guys. I show you when it is. I show you what it is. I show you how. We got Big Apple. It's just my British lingo. Well, we're in America. Come on, man. Come on. I was all confused. It's like, I don't know. I think he's talking trash. He's saying, Joe, in translation. Oh, I have a translator. It says, Joe, you talk too much. Get on with the show. Oh, man. Ouch. Love you guys. Love you guys so much. Mr. Gypsy, what's up, buddy? This guy, okay, so I have some OGs Dipsy, you just qualified for an OG. You are an official OG now. I love you, Dipsy. You um, really help out the channel. You really, I mean, everybody does, but I think you go above and beyond. You are now a certified OG to be in the group of the original OGs, which were back with me in 2020, 2021. Now there's 2024. You are the first official OG. Congrats, my friend. Congrats. You and there's so many people here that show me love, and I appreciate it. Make sure to smash the like. Make sure to share this video out. Make sure to engage as much as you can on Twitter and on YouTube, because all that is going to put my stuff out there to the other people. And I'm trying to save from these other people getting wrecked, from all these people who have really fancy lingo, who, you know, can talk, you know, oh, look at this liquidity zone and the fair value. Now, I do use fair value gap, but this is just an example. Oh, the liquidity zone and the fair value gap and the A12 and the, and get out of here. Support, resistance, trend lines. But the fair value gaps I have learned, and that's one thing too. I'm always trying to learn. I'm always trying to learn. And I'm always trying to debunk what I've learned. So I don't just take it for like, okay, let me just follow you. No, it's like, all right, this is what it is, but why? Can I try to debunk it? And that's, I think that's what sets me apart from a lot of people, is I try to debunk all the stuff that people are doing so that I could see if it really is something I can use. Now, I do think that we are going to go down. I really do. And this is Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart. We had this where, just look at just this resistance, guys. This is just crazy resistance. This is on the 4-hour from here to here. This, you know, people would call this a liquidity zone or a resistance zone or whatever, but that's what this is right here. And if the price, so in order for these to be bullish, and this is how simple, and I mentioned this on the Jenna X show last night, people make trading difficult. Trading is as difficult as you make it. It really is. For example, here, we can see this is a resistance zone. Well, anything that happens here is not going to be bullish. Anything that happens here is not going to be bullish. And this is just random lines. This is not like what I think is going to happen. Just random lines, just so I can clarify. We don't do anything bullish-wise for Bitcoin until it breaks this resistance, comes back down, whether right on this level or maybe even a higher low, and then start coming up. And then once it breaks this level, the previous resistance, then this is looking bullish. If the price action comes back down to support, bounces up, even better. Because now what it's doing, it's showing us the strength of the move. It's showing us that it's coming down, yes, but it's stopping at this point, or maybe even at this point. And it's coming back up, breaking again out of our zone. This is showing strength. So what I do is I look for the strength of the move. Now, if price action comes down here, and then comes down, comes back up, we're in the same boat. We're just waiting for it to get bullish. Whenever you're doing this, guys, I treat every level for its level. I try not to predict, and I see support resistance levels. So if it does break a level, well, then I know that, well, here's our next support level. For example, you know, here, this is really messy. Here we do have a level. Oh, this is way too messy. Let me clear up all this junk. So do that one, do that one, do this, and do this. Still got a lot of junk. Oh yeah. Okay. And what I like to do every like week or every so many weeks, I just like to either hide what I just did or erase it all and look again. So same thing, magnet tool, we get our line, we look, right here. So you can see we're right. I mean, we have a nice support zone as well. So let's, and what I'm doing, and you'll see my eyeballs going left, right. What I'm doing is I'm looking for price action. I'm looking to see where the candle body stopped. That's what I'm doing. So this is a really good area that if it does come down, more than likely the 9 SMA on the weekly will additionally give it support, and this weekly support will potentially hold. So if it does come down, this is more of a macro look at it. If the price action does come down, hopefully it bounces here right at 46 and then comes up. This is beautiful. Now we do have other support resistance levels. One is at 30 and another, and this is on the weekly. We can do one at 43. Look, we have a stop, we have candle body stops. So this one is pretty strong too. So we have one at 43, and that's the whole thing. Just there's support resistance levels everywhere. Support. So once it breaks one level, well, the next support is the next one. You know, where do I think that it could go down to? I don't know. I would love, man. Some people laugh at me. It's okay. It's okay. I don't care. It's okay. I like that. It's okay. I don't care. Some people laugh at me because I would this is my dream. My dream is for it to come down here to 34, 31 area. That's my dream. I would love for it to come and just retrace. Of course, it's not going to come straight down. Retrace into this area and then come up. And once we do this, because we had such a big pullback, man, get ready. The bull market is going to be on fire. I'm talking major fire. I'm waiting for this. Now, do I think it'll come down all the way? No. Is this my dream? Yes, this is my dream. Now, what Bitcoin might do, if it does lose this level, once again, I must stress this, nobody knows what's going to happen. It could come right here to 46, or the next level is 43. The next level is 36. Next level is around 30, 31. Well, it's 30, but I'm hoping for 31. Now, all this is on the macro. These are weekly support resistance areas. So that's my thought process on Bitcoin. Again, we take it level for level, and we just wait and see what happens. Now, on the 4-hour time frame, this is looking like it wants to come down. Now, if you are a pattern trader, which I'm not, but if you are, great. This is what you see. You see a top. You see a possible other top. It needs to break this level. Let me take out my magnet tool. It needs to break. Let me just delete that. So let's try that again. So it needs to break this level right there in order for your double top, which, you know, you can get your measured move. I don't really like doing the wicks. I like doing more of a conservative measured move to the neckline. Then you get this, move it down. You're looking at possible support right here. This is your possible support. And that would be the measured move. Now let's go ahead and kind of give you a rough estimate on where these numbers are at. Nice and big so you can see them. And this is this level right there. So that's what I'm looking at. As far as if the price action does come down, then it does break this, where it would be the neckline. Possible. You know, some people draw it differently, but this is what I see. Let me know if you like this. If you like this thought process that I just gave you, put a 1 in the chat. If you say, Joe, you talk too much, put a 2. And I'm okay with that. And I tell that too, when I used to have my other channel, it's like, guys, all right, we got to do a code. We got to do a code. If I talk too much, so that you're not rude and I don't get offended, let's go ahead and put like a code word. or a phrase. So if I ever do talk too much, the code phrase you can do, and I'll know exactly what you're meaning and what you're saying. The code phrase, this is if I talk too much. The code phrase, Joe, you're talking too much. And then I'll know exactly what you're talking about. And I'll try my best to stop talking or not as much. So that's the code phrase. And I used to say this all the time on my old channel that I was forced to delete. But I used to say that all the time. That's the code phrase, guys. If you say that, I won't get offended. I'll know exactly what you're referring to. So just kind of give you a heads up. And just to give you a heads up. All right. So let's see here. Mike says, here is the link. Oh, you can't put links in the thing. I don't know what link you're referring to though. Sorry. That's just to help with, because once it gets bigger, I'm pretty sure people might start doing links. Because right now I just have it to where anybody can post. And pretty soon we'll start getting our scammers come in. Hey, good news, guys, good news. So I already had somebody impersonating me. To me, that's great news because that means I'm getting famous. Somebody put, TradeIntuition 1 or whatever on their Twitter. This was like a month or two ago. And I was just so happy. I was like, yeah, I'm making it. I'm making it. So I was pretty cool. Hi, from Portugal. Oh, Portugal's here. What's up, Carlos? What's up, my man? Carlos is here, guys. So happy that you're here, man. Just to let you know, Carlos, this is for you and for everybody else. You have now become a favorite. So let's go. Let's go. So I just kind of give you a heads up. And we got Dipsy, the certified OG, official now. Official. Big resistance, can't take 53. Yeah, it's really strong, guys. It is really strong. We got 42, 42.4, and 42.8. Yeah, this level right here is really strong. And you can just see it. Like if you go to lower time frames, like just looks ridiculous. We'll do that again. Like, from here to all those stops. I mean, it just looks ridiculous. That's your liquidity zone, resistance zone. But it needs to break that level. Once it breaks that level, good. And one thing that I do, Carlos and anybody who is watching right now, is I absolutely love breaking down in stuff in the most simplistic form. I don't use all these complicated terms to make me look smart. I don't use a whole bunch of indicators that make me look smart. Trading is as difficult as you make it. It really is. Support, resistance. If it breaks that support, you enter. If it breaks the support, you have your stop loss. Are you going to enter underneath resistance? I'm not. Why? It's resistance. You have a higher probability of it coming down. What I do is I teach you how to reduce your risk and increase your profits. Now, how much is my service? It's free. It's free. I do this out of the goodness of my heart. I love helping people. And, if you don't like what I do, you get your money back because I don't charge you anything. I don't hype up my channel. I don't hype up anything. I don't hype up coins. And you're going to see that on all these other channels. They're dressed really nice. They, great shape. They talk very, elegant or whatever you want to say, very knowledgeable, etc. So the list goes on and on and on. Great camera setup, lighting, sound effects, a bunch of things that are popping up on the very, very professional. Great for them. And I wish them all the success. My goal is to break it down in the most simplistic form so everybody understands. You don't need to buy my course to know this stuff. Now, granted, I strongly recommend everybody go to the Discord link that I have pinned because there, it shows you, instead of watching hundreds and hundreds of hours of me teaching and training in that Discord, we have they put it in there, have little videos of everything that I teach. And usually they're like 3 minutes. I think the longest one is like 5 minutes, but it breaks down every single little aspect of trading. Also how to use TradingView, my tips and tricks on TradingView, how to get organized, how to compare chart. I'm just whatever. for those that know me, I love making videos and I love giving you my thought process. I do not want to skip any step of the learning process. So if you're brand new into trading, or if your trading skills, you would like to improve them, I strongly recommend checking out the Discord. And right now they do have a lifetime membership for a ridiculously cheap price. When they told me how much, I was like, wow, that's it. So just kind of give you a heads up, guys. If you want to learn, that's the place to be. So, and you can check out more information there. But it's like really, I was amazed. I really was. Let's see here. So you think it'll go down as well? Yeah, I think so too. And it's funny too, because everybody's super bullish. Everybody's super bullish. And then they start changing their thing. For me, level for level. Right now it's gaining support. Great, cool, to the moon. Right now it's losing support. Oh, you might want to watch it. If it does, and it's faked this out before. It could do this and then come up and then get a bearish retest. Man, short city. Everybody's opening shorts. And then it fakes us out. And then liquidation city. Population, not me. Why? Because I do a stop loss. Always do a stop loss. Unless you're very, very sure of the trade, which is, it's risky. Then what you could do is just add more to your trade as it's going the opposite way. But it can continue going, and then you get liquidated. So it's like, so we got some ones in the chat. All right. See, thank you, Mike. Appreciate you. Florida, what's up, Florida? What's up, Florida? Florida Pyro Man, what's going on? A Big Apple, it's not a problem for me. You talking too much. Good. Yeah, some people, they enjoy the talking, and because it's more thought process and stories. I love doing story time. I used to, on my old channel, I used to have an overlay where it would bring me up on the big screen, and then I would have story time on the bottom. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Let's see here. Oh, everyone in the chat, just to let you know, everyone in the chat, you are my favorite. You're my favorite, guys. Make sure to smash the like. Everybody who's in here, I would love to see 100% likes. Smash the like. I love all the engagement. I love all the floating hearts, guys. The floating hearts and the party thing and the hundreds and all that stuff. All that's engagement. Like, because y'all are doing that, it's putting this out there in front of other people's faces. And again, I don't have nothing to say. Man, I wish when I first started, or even in my journey, that I would have found somebody like me. Somebody who wasn't trying to sell me. Somebody who really wanted me to succeed. And it's funny too, because I was in a group. It was it was a paid group and everything, and I was in there and I was helping out beginners. And I would see them post a chart, and another admin would answer it, but I would DM that person and I said, listen, the admin already gave you some information. Just to add to that information, this is what I think might also help. And then I'd also go and make a video, like a 5, maybe 10-minute video, to show them my thought process. And I wasn't trying to, and if you want more, I can be your private mentor and blah, blah. Get out of here, man. And matter of fact, the owner of that group would tell me, charge him for that service. I said, no, man, they're already paying for the group. I'm not going to charge them for that. I love doing what I do. And so just to let you know, guys, you're in good hands. And follow me on Twitter, guys. Follow me on Twitter. And let me see if I can find my Twitter. Here it is. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. And, just like all the stuff that I do, share it. And even if you're only if you have 2 friends, your brother and your dog or something, I don't know, but share the content out there. My goal is to help as many people as possible, and I'm not like everybody else. Gotta give you a heads up. Moving on, Joe. Code word. Oh, sorry. Clone Twitter accounts. You made it. That's right, P-Jack. P-Jack. That's right. And to me, I was just so happy. I was like, dude. And I even, excuse me, I even posted it too. Oh man, I posted it. I was like, dude, I made it. Joe, just go. Thanks. Let's see here. Hey, Joe, what's that hotkey to make a zone like that? Oh, yeah. And that's another thing, too. Like anything that you see on the chart that I do, and you're kind of curious on it, ask me. You know, this is not just about trading. This is on how to make your trading easier, faster, able to see it the whole night. So what I did is it's in these drawing tools somewhere. You can find it in here, probably this one, rectangle. But I have all these starred. So these are all my favorites. And it goes on this floating toolbar. So as soon as you click on a star, it'll create a floating toolbar. And then the more you have, the bigger the toolbar gets. You go over here to the six little dots, and you can move it around. So what I do is on this little rectangle, I go and I do this. Now, yours is going to be different because you need to go into the settings, and you need to go to style, extend to the right and extend to the left, have it whatever color you want. And if you can even do a middle line, which I never thought of that. It might make it too messy though. I don't know. Well, I'll show you actually how to save it too. And then you go to text, and then here you can just type in resistance zone resistance zone must break through. Must break for bullish idea. Okay. Then your size of your text, bold, inside, and then for me, I want mine to the right now. Before it was centered. Now you go to, and inside it'll put it in here. Then I'm gonna go to this, and then I'm going to go save as, and then here this is gonna be red line with line. And you go save. You say okay. So now, whenever you do your box, you can come over here to your templates, and then you go to red with line, and then you just get this and you extend it out, and then bingo bango. Now, if your thing is like really small and it's disappeared, you come over here to your settings, and you just change your size. That's still too small. Bingo bango. There you go. And then, like, if you want this moved over, you move it over, and like that. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. If that's something new that you did not know, make sure that you've already smashed the like, and if you haven't, make sure to smash the like, and make sure to share the stream. Share the stream. Moving on, moving on, moving on. All right. So let's see. The GOAT. Thank you, thank you. We appreciate everything, Joe. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Dave P. Dave P is probably one of the most active persons I have ever seen on YouTube and Twitter. This person right here is a beast. This person right here is a GOAT. Like, this person is a beast. Always showing love and support on all the social media tweets and comments and likes, and going to the YouTube channels, supporting them. It's just, man, so much love for you, man. So much love for you, Dave P. And you're the best. All right. Moving on. Moving on. Let's go over some charts. Oh, man, I talk way too much. Okay. So we only have 20 more minutes, guys. If you have a chart you want me to do, let me know. After here, we're going to go and hang out in Discord. The link is in the pinned messages and also in the description. But we're going to hang out in the Discord, and, you know, we're just going to hang out, you know, go over some more charts. And in there, you know, any charts that I have posted in the paid section, what I like to do is give you a sneak peek, you know, because that's the group. It's a sneak peek. So what I like to do is I like to just give you some information on what we're posting and what's been posted. Now, granted, do I post every day? No. You know, some people love 10, 15 charts a day. I don't. Because what it does, now it makes it very difficult for you to decide which one do I pick? So what I do is I have a very strenuous and tedious process. Now that process will be discussed, of course, in the paid version of the group. And with this, what I do is, like I said, I will show you some of the trades that we're in. So give you a heads up. Discord is where it's at after this. So let's see here. That's why you're the man, Joe. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, with me, like there's so much, like, of course I want everybody to succeed. I want everybody to be successful. YouTubers, people who have programs and everything else. I want everybody to be successful. My main thing is I love giving. I do. And I give not to get, but I give because it makes me feel good. You know, if I can make you money, man, like that's the best feeling ever. It really is. So let's get rid of this. Let's go over some of the things that I've been looking at. Now, if y'all have a chart y'all want me to do, let me know. So here we go. Ooh, we got stopped out. Come on, Dusk. So this is what we were looking at. We were already in it. Didn't even hit our first target. Dang it. So we were entering right here. It came up, came down, beautiful support bounce. Came up again, made a lower high. It's kind of dangerous, but, and that's a thing too. With me, I show you what I would have done at the time of the trade, not after the fact. And I think that sets me apart from, I think, everybody. Because they say, oh no, I wouldn't have entered that. And then, oh look, it dumped. No, like I tell you what I would have done. So here we entered. You know, it broke out. Here we entered probably on this candle. Because I probably wouldn't have entered on this one. Then we entered, it comes up. This wasn't here. Then it stops, comes down, beautiful bounce. And this is whenever you're looking at charts, don't be just looking at it, it's like, oh, okay. No. Look at the chart, because what this is going to do, it's going to help you understand the strength of the move. And that's very, very important. Came down and it bounced right off of this area that we had already created for our entry. It bounced. And then it came up, made a a lower high. Sometimes you get confused on that. Made a lower high. Man, I'm loving all those floating hearts in the hundreds, guys. Keep it up. Keep it going. I love it. Man, do I love it. And then it made a lower high, came down, and another bounce. This is a little bit lower, but it's fine. Perfect. Man. So what I would have done, if I would have seen this, I would have entered here. I would have seen this bounce. I would have entered again, more than likely. And then this bounce. And then now, because it bounced, I would wait for it to, because now this trend line's created, I would enter here. And it came up. And then it came down. And see, now I drew this support because the price is already over here. And more than likely, I said, okay, if the price does come down, hopefully we'll get a bounce in here because I'm using the wick and the candle bodies. It came down and it started bouncing. And now when the price action was after it came up to this stop and it started coming down, this is where I saw it at. I said, all right, guys, more than likely it's going to come down. And it just makes sense. Look at this pump. So again, strength of the move. Look at this pump. Start coming down. We saw it on this candle. Here are our candle closes. Now I'm showing you everything, guys. I'm not skipping any steps. Use these methods to trade, and I guarantee it, you will be successful. I guarantee it. So it's very important. Watch these videos and just constantly pick up all these tips and tricks that I'm giving you. Once again, I have nothing to sell you. Watch my videos, take notes. I have a notepad with a bunch of notes. So when I'm watching other people or I'm listening to stock news or anything, I'm taking notes. I'm pausing it, I'm rewinding it, taking notes again. This is how you learn. This is how you learn. And then you implement it. You know, you test it out. You back test all the stuff that I'm showing you. I guarantee it. You will be very surprised. You will be very, very surprised. Now, back to this. We were here. And I said, well, more than likely, it'll come down to our support area, hopefully bounce. And then once it bounces, if you haven't gotten to the trade, here's where you enter. You enter after, if you haven't entered, this is where you would enter. But if you're already in the trade, this is where you would add to the trade. Notice what I'm saying. I'm saying what I would do at the time of the trade. I already know it came down. I already know we got stopped out. But this is how I mentor. This is how I teach you, because when you're in the trade, you don't know what's going to happen. And again, I think that sets me apart from everybody else, because oh no, I wouldn't have done it because, well, look, it crossed this trend line that's right here. Really? No. You have to look where the price action is at, regardless. More than likely, come down, bounce, this is where we add. Well, it did come down and it did bounce, but it got rejected. So if I was watching this coin, and I saw it get rejected, if I had an alert down here underneath this wick, here would have been a great to have an alert. And if I would have seen this, then once my alert went off, I see my stop loss is way down here from my previous entry. Oh, you know what? Let me just go ahead and move my stop loss. Let me move my stop loss to where I'm underneath the wick, and now I'm at 3%. So this trade, in all honesty, is a failed trade because I did not keep up with this trade. Instead of being up 3%, we lost on this trade 5%. So on that, I did not update the group. I don't believe I did. And for that, I cost the group 5% when they could have had 3%. Or what we could have done, there's a whole bunch of, so one thing that I don't like doing, but I'm giving you the thought process. One thing I don't like doing is the whole woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. And yes, I did say woulda twice. I would have done this. I could have done this. I should have done this. But the reason I'm saying all this woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda to you is so you can kind of just get more of the thought process. So when this is actually happening to you, you know how to better trade. So one second, I'm gonna get some water. Water's on my desk. Let me turn off my camera real quick. 1 second. Sorry about that. 1 second. All right, very good. Moving on. So when I saw it up here, I mean, would I have taken profit? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Because I was been really positive. Look, I even caught myself right there too. Right now I could say, oh yeah, definitely. I would take profit right here. No. And that's another thing. I'm giving you the whole thought process as it's happening. And right now I just caught it. It's like, oh wait, look, this is another reason why I believe that more people should be knowing about this channel, because I give you the actual thought process of a trader at the moment. So I really wouldn't have taken profit right here. I mean, you could have, but I wouldn't have. Because again, my thought process would have been, it would come down here, hopefully bounce, and then come up, and then continue coming to at least our first target. So I wouldn't, what I would have done though, if I was watching it, move up my stop loss. And this one, it's shame on me, because we lost 5% versus gaining minimum 3%. And then we just wait. We wait again. All right. Moving on. Oh man, how about that LAP or LAI? This one was a coin that I entered like 2.5 months ago, and it looked good. Somebody had done it's a moonbag pick. Somebody did a video on it, and I was like, wow, I love the FA on it. I love everything, fundamental analysis. Basically, where they tell you what it's about. I love it. Put some money in it. And then it's a long-term hold, so I didn't even look at it. I go, and about 2 weeks later, I go and I look, it's down like 20%. I was like, holy moly. All right, no problem. It's probably bounced. So I forget about it again. I do other stuff. Another 2 months or 2 weeks, maybe a month goes by, and I look at it again. It's like, what? Down I think it was like 46%. The most I think I went down like 50%. I was like, wow. And Matter of fact, my mentor, I told him, because he asked me about that coin because he knew I was in it. And I told him, I said, yeah, um, I'm down almost, at that time it was like 46%. I said, yeah, I'm down about 46%, but, it's okay because, it's not a loss until I sell it. And he says, Joe, that is horrible advice. That is the worst thing you can tell a trader or somebody new. I said, what do you mean? He goes, why would you hold that coin? You should have sold it like when it dropped 10% or whatever. I said, no, man. I said, this is an investment one. Like, it depends on your trading. Is this a short-term trade? Is this a mid-term trade? Is this a day trade? Is this a investment? Is this a, there's so many different kinds of trades. And this one's an investment for me. Now, if it does come down and I see it come down and, I have extra money, whatever, I'll throw money in it. And it's just, I'm getting it at a better price. And he said, man, same thing with profits. Profits can be up 190%. But if you don't sell it, it's not profits. Same thing if it's down 90%. It's not a loss unless you sell it. And I'm so happy I did not sell my VRA. Man, I was thinking about it really hard. It was down. It was down quite a bit. This was in beginning of 2022 or 2023. I forget which year it was. And like, no. Oh, that reminds me. I'm staking it. I've been staking it since 2021. I haven't put over my ones that I've earned in like over a year, maybe. Whoops. Kind of forgot about that. So I need to put it so it can continue staking those extra. But man, when I cash out on that one, good Lord, man, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so great. And I love VRA. I really do. But let's check out that coin. Boring. Let's go to default. And let's check out LAI. And we have about 10 more minutes, guys. We have about 10 more minutes. MEXC. Oh my God. Would I sell right now if this was just a regular trade? Yes, definitely sell it. Why? Look at this huge pump. Look at this huge pump. More than likely it'll come down to around here. Fib retracement tool, right around this golden pocket. That's what I do. Road Dog's in the house. What's up, Road Dog? Your Kung Fu is strong. Guys, check out Road Dog. He has a late stream every single day. Check him out. He's a pretty cool dude. And I like his TA. Like, I'll show up at night. I think it's like, what time is it Eastern time? Road Dog, is it 10:30 p.m. Eastern time? So he let us know in the chat. And this dude's, he's good. I like him. I really do. Different, funny at times. I love his stories too. And let's see here. So let me refresh the page. But yeah, definitely check him out. I believe it's 10:30s at night. Let's see here. So let us know, guys. Let us know what time that is. But yeah, just great info. Okay, there we go. Kung Fu is strong. Yeah, I was talking about Dave P earlier. So I think that is confirmed at 10:30. Okay, 10:30 or 11. Okay. Cool. Very cool. All right, good stuff. So yeah, so on this one, would I sell this one if this was just a regular trade? Yep, sure. Right now, perfect. Don't get greedy, guys. But if this is an investment, stick with it. So let's see when I did it. I probably did it somewhere around here. Oh man. And I wrote all this down. Was I worried? Nope. Why? Well, because this is an investment for me. I come all the way down. Now I am upset though that I didn't put more money in it, but I just forgot about it. Tell you the truth, I forgot about it. I was doing other stuff, and I mean, there's just so many really great buying opportunities. So instead of being negative 50%, I could have put more money in, and then now only be negative 25%. So as soon as it's going up, I'm in big profits. As opposed to now, I might be in profits. I don't even know. But yep. You are amazing, Road Dog. One of the best. Yeah, I really do like Road Dog. So, and his TA is fire too. So let's say we were thinking about getting this coin. Would I enter right now? No, definitely not. Let's do a fib retracement. I love using the magnet tools. And here. Now, the reason I did it from here and not here is because if you go to a higher time frame, you'll see that this is the candle that you would use. That's why I did that. And the fib retracement. Let's turn this off so we don't get all the mumble jumbleness. Is right there. This would be our support area for our bounce. And right now, price action is right here. And what we're looking for is hopefully a retracement to the golden pocket. Now, does it happen all the time? No, but when it does, it's great. We might get a support bounce here, or we may get a support bounce right here. So the thing is, always treat each level for its level, and just be patient. Be patient, set alerts, and then just wait for your alerts to go off. That's super, super important. Let's see here. We will be checking out ZEC, and that will be the last coin for here. If you do want more coins to be checked, definitely follow us and go to the Discord that is pinned. I will be doing more coins over there, giving you more thought process. And then, of course, if there were any charts that were posted in the paid version of that group, I like giving you a sneak peek on what coins they were and also the target, at least the first target. So I like doing that. I like giving stuff for free. All right, moving on. All right, this is just beautiful, man. Man, good Lord, I was so happy. I saw it the other day. I was like, man, I'm only down, 20-something%. Good. And then a few days later, I guess, I was like, what? I'm only down 7%. I love it. I love it. So what I enter right now, no, let's go to a 4-hour time frame. No, so definitely no, I would just wait. And then not even on the, I'm trying to see if where I would enter. So, I mean, it would have to break above this level up here, which would be the high. I mean, that's basically how it would be. It'd have to break above this level for me to think about entering. But I would expect a pullback. Like, I think it would be really healthy. And I would love to see a pullback down here. Hopefully I can, let me just set an alert. Add alerts. And then add trade. And that way I know it's not, I'm not telling the whole group. Because I didn't post this for anybody. Well, this was posted a long time ago. All right, moving on. Let us check out ZEC. And what we're doing is we're looking for an entry. So based off of the 1 hour, this one's looking pretty good for an entry. And it's just a trend line. So this is the trend line. We could draw it like this. And it broke out on the hourly. Now, very important though, what I strongly recommend is zooming out. So let's chart this whole thing, and then let's delete all my drawings. This one looking rough. Long term, oh wow, this one's so far behind everybody because everybody already is doing. Where's my this? Everybody already is around this level. Oops. Is around, good Lord. Around this level. And this one's way down here. Now, this right here could be the start of this could be the absolute bottom. Now that I'm looking at it, the absolute bottom of the rounded bottom. But we could have said that here. I think this may be the bottom of the rounded bottom. So for that reason, because first I was like, no. But for that reason, I really, really like this coin. Who gave us that? Big Apple. Appreciate you, buddy. Let's see. Higher, low, incoming. Higher, low. Let's go on the 1 hour. Probably referring to that. Higher, low, possible. I mean, okay. So let's break it down. Let's break it down. So let's do the whole thought process. Okay. So I think long term, I like it. And matter of fact, oh yeah, whenever you're watching, guys, always have a notebook. So I'm actually writing this down because I think the EC, this is one coin that I will get just because of the huge potential that it could have. Because this looks like it might be the absolute bottom of the rounded bottom. That's what it looks like it might be. Let's see, I meant macro on the weekly. Let's see here, macro, higher, low, incoming. Yeah, definitely. I think a higher low would, because more than likely come up here, get rejected here. They come down, get support off of these, this support out right here, and then we start our doing this number. So Big Apple gave us a banger. Big Apple, I think you just gave us a banger. And see, that's the whole thing too. Like you have to kind of look and see what's, the kind of like the bigger picture, So just kind of give you a heads up. I just started at 3. Oh no. No. Just 1 second, guys. This countdown. Yes, okay. Oh, I think I need to do, where is it? I need to text. Think. See. I think. Well, let me. No. Sorry, guys. 1 second. So we have 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes. So let me give you this. Oh, what did I do? Good Lord. All right. So let me give you 2 minutes worth. And let's see here. For track Cali Trader, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that one on the Discord. We'll do that one on the Discord since our time is up. And then also Mana. Oh, nice. We're gonna do Mana, a futures coin. That will be done on the Discord. So make sure to follow on the Discord. It is in the pinned link, or it's pinned to the top. Go to the Discord. There's a free section that I'm going to be doing this in. It's the sneak peek area. It's going to be the screen share for the sneak peek. We'll be going over both of those. And then in addition to that, any other coins that you might have with my whole thought process. But let's do this one first. And then after this one, the stream will be complete. So just kind of give you a heads up. All right. And like I said, I like doing all this stuff for free, guys. So, make sure to hang out with me. All right. So I do like this quite a bit. And let's look about entry. Let's look for entry now. On the daily. Yeah, guys, smash those hearts. I love those floating hearts, guys. I love them. Y'all are doing great. I love it. And the parties and everything, y'all are doing great. Now, as far as the entry, okay, so we had a really big run up. What was this run up? Let's just go from here. 25, 26, okay, that's good. I would expect a retracement already. I mean, we're right at resistance. Right at resistance. So for entry, what I would do is I would actually wait for it to break above 26.80. And then in the Discord, I'm going to give you the complete thought process on this as far as when I'm going to enter and everything else. But it's definitely, it would be above 26.80. So make sure to follow me over there, guys. We're going to go over there right now. And let's go to this. Okay. And so I'm making this real nice and big. That way y'all can see it. That's where it is. So let's go hang out, guys. All right, my name is Joe. This is TradeIntuition. Wishing you again a very happy trading day. I show you how to trade in the most simplistic form without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. I show you what I would do at the time of the trade, not after the fact. Some people call that retro mentorship, and that's one thing that I do not do. I show you what I would do regardless of what I see after the fact. I show you what I would do at that moment. If you like that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you smash the like button and follow me. Go to the Discord. That's where I'm going to be hanging out, giving out more charts, futures as well. So I do thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next video. And of course, in the Discord. And as always, let's make this money. Now, the awkwardness of me looking down and trying to find the outro, and there it is. All right, guys, thank you so much, and see you in Discord. Take care.